Hello everybody, welcome back to my Country Sparkles channel. Today I'm going to show you how to use this cool hand vacuum sealer to seal dried goods, specifically freeze-dried goods in my case, into glass jars. Before I tell you all about this cute little vacuum sealer, I want to give a shout out to Angela over at the Inquisitive Farm Wife. She invited me to be part of a collaboration this month, and I am so excited about it. There are many of us. She's putting out a video every day of the month of February, each one of us making the video, and she has it on her playlist on her channel. So go like her channel, give it a thumbs up, do all the things, put on the notification so that way you don't miss any of our videos that she adds to her playlist. Along with putting all of our videos together about freeze drying, she is also doing a giveaway every Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time. There are so many things in this giveaway. There's stickers, there's freeze-dried candies, there's 4-jar lids, there's many sponsors who have helped contribute to that. I've also donated a couple items from my Etsy shop, which is linked below, a couple freeze-dried taffy cutters, and some reminder vinyl that you stick on the outside of your freeze dryer. We appreciate all that she has done to put this together, so thank you so much, Angela. I also want to give one more shout out and a large thank you for one of our big sponsors. Angela is going to be doing a giveaway on March 3rd, 4 p.m. Central Time, for a Harvest Right medium freeze dryer. Harvest Right has donated this freeze dryer to be given away to our followers. All you have to do to enter any of these giveaways is watch our videos and leave us a comment below. For every comment per video, you get like a ticket in the drawing. We are so excited about this and appreciate all of your support and watching all our videos and our channels. So now, let's start vacuum sealing. Vacuum sealing jars to keep dry food fresh longer is so incredibly easy, and this little handheld tool will make it even easier. So this is what it came in. It's called vacuum sealer kits. I'll link the Amazon link for this down below. This is its little itsy bitsy container, and it came with an adaptation cord so you can plug it into a food saver, and I have one of those videos of how to use a food saver to vacuum seal your food. I will link it at the end of this video. It has an adapter, so if you need like a longer cord, you can like hook 2 of these cords together and make it even longer. It has a charger for your little handheld vacuum sealer. You just plug it into a USB and it can charge. There's a little top opener. Make that a little handy for opening once it's sealed shut, so that way your jars don't get damaged. And also 2 lids to use with it. One, a regular mouth size lid, and one, a wide mouth size lid. So I've got wide mouth jar here and 3 regular mouth jar here that I'm going to show you or demonstrate the vacuum sealer on. So let's start with one of the regular jars. Here I have some cinnamon sugar apple freeze-dried slices. They are so delicious. If you haven't tried these in your freeze dryer yet, do it. They're really good. We had some apples that were kind of bland. I wasn't loving them, so I decided to put some cinnamon sugar on them, and now they are divine. And if you don't have a freeze dryer yet, and you feel inspired to buy one after all of our videos here during this collaboration, go ahead and buy one. And if you happen to win one, that free medium-sized freeze dryer that's being given away, then Harvest Right will reimburse you for that freeze dryer, just so you know. Okay, so what you do is you take a canning lid. These are 4-jar lids. They are super nice. There's a ton in this bundle. You can buy them online. It's super easy during lid shortages. This is a great way to get your lids if you can't find them in store, or even if you can, buy them bulk. There are so many. There are 50 lids in each one of these containers. It's kind of nice just having them all in one place instead of having to get the little 10 packs and just like you go through 10 every batch, right? So get your canning jar lid, you put it on there, you take the correct sized of their vacuum sealing lid, not wide mouth, this is a regular mouth. We're gonna pop this on here. I noticed that these, since these are new, I've been using these a little bit, they're kind of tight on top. So they might pop off the lids because they're a little tight. After you use them, the plastic, this blue rubber in here, it'll get loose, it'll get looser and it'll pop out easier, but they are tight at first, which is good, which helps with vacuum sealing. Then all you do, I have my lid pushed on there. Remember, 4-jar lids underneath. This, you just put this straight on the lid, like that. That's it. Like, you don't have to use the cord or anything like that. You just put it straight on top. Sorry, had to pause there for just a second. So I'm just gonna hold this firmly with one hand, and then I just push the button on top to start it. And I just want to hold it firmly just to make sure it has a good connection. After it starts vacuum sealing, it'll just be connected. So as this runs, let's talk about what treats I have. So in here, I've got freeze-dried cinnamon sugar apples in it. The apples were a little bland, so I decided to add a little bit of cinnamon sugar to it to make it kind of like apple pie. They are so good. Some of my family's other snacks are, this is vacuum sealed a little bit, so now it'll stay on by itself. Peas are another thing they love snacking on. We can just take handfuls of peas and we eat them all the time. Also sweet corn, Divine, freeze-dried Skittles, if you haven't heard of them. Another one of our favorites is freeze-dried cheesecake. I don't have any of that on hand. It is all gone, but I actually plan on getting some more to freeze dry, and so I'm going to make a video about that. So watch out for that video coming out soon. This has got a lot of air in these apples, so it's going to take a hot minute before it's all the way vacuum sealed. But I think it's getting close. It sounds a little bit different. On my food saver, it's really easy to tell if it's not vacuum sealing. The sound kind of stays the same, like vibration consistency. But if it is vacuum sealing, then it'll change. It'll be like, start out like higher, and then it'll get like a lower, like humming sound. So I can really tell if that's sealing well on my food saver. But these, I don't know it well enough to really notice a sound difference yet. I notice the sound is changing a little bit, but not consistently. I can pick it up, so I know it has some kind of seal, but maybe it's just can't register that there's enough air taken out to stop itself. So let's see how the seal is when I take this lid off. You have to be a little bit gentle pulling it off, because for me, the rubber rings are still new. They'll get stretched out a little bit, but I want to be careful so it doesn't pop the lid off. There we go. Oh. And just trying to hand pull this off. It's pretty tight, so it vacuum sealed enough air out of it. So there's one vacuum sealed. Let's vacuum seal some peas now. Those should take, actually let's do the corn, because that's a wide mouth lid instead of a regular mouth lid. Take this, use the right lid, and then let's vacuum seal this. Just put it on there, hold it, push the button, and let it go. So we'll give this a little bit, and we'll test out the lid. So I'm just gonna turn it off. I hear the seal, so every time I pop this off, I hear the seal disconnecting. And so I know that was vacuum sealed on there. Let's see if we pop this off. Yeah, that's vacuum sealed on there. So it looks like, oh, it could have been vacuum sealed maybe a little bit more. Delicious. But that's okay. Always check your lids, make sure they're nice and vacuum sealed. You don't have to torque on it or anything like that, but just a couple finger pulls and you know if it's vacuum sealed tight enough. Okay, let's vacuum seal one more jar. So this jar is actually a salsa jar, just a normal glass jar. It's not a special canning jar. And let's seal a lid onto this jar to see how that does. Vacuum sealing. Here we go. I actually know how it'll do. It'll do really good. I use many glass jars to vacuum seal with this thing, and these lids fit just right that you don't have to have a specific canning jar to use it. You can recycle any glass jar that you have at home that has a wide mouth or regular mouth lid size hole. Like if it has an odd sized hole, you can't use it because you can't use canning lids on it, right? So you need to use one with a regular wide mouth jar. We'll give this just a little bit more time to vacuum seal. You can leave this on for as long as you want, or not as long as you want. Okay, We'll stop there. See how that is. That came off nice. Oh, and I just finger try to take that off. It's not coming off, so it's good to go. And that is how you use a little handheld vacuum sealer. Thank you so much for joining me in this video today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a like down below and subscribe so that way next time we can see you in our videos. And also don't forget to join us in giveaways on every Friday of February and the first Friday of March for those at 4 p.m. Central Time. Thanks, you guys. Bye.